Preparation always has a start, a beginning. It is best developed in a place that guides you, in a place that drives you. It's a place that builds on your uniqueness, your strengths, your gifts. Where can you do all this? Only at a place that's proud of the past and prepared for the future.
Being part of the homecoming experience, I think kids should experience everything. And so I let them play in the games, and I let them do all the fun stuff that we do, the skits, the dances. They can do anything. But it is about where your mindset is coming into the game at 7 o'clock. And so we're just right now, I talked to some of the captains last night after, and we seem to start slow. I mean, even though we went down and scored on our first drive, we're still a slow starting team. It's like, how do you move this? And you can look at it, was it homecoming? Maybe, but I don't think it's what it is. I don't think it's that, to be precise. I just think it's other things. But if you look at homecoming from the perspective of a student athlete, oh man, what a wonderful week. Everything stems around, whether you believe it or not, is the football game. It's Friday night. That's when they're gonna crown the queen, and everything's just gonna be about that. Alumni come back. I saw quite a few last night, which was great to see. So when it comes down to it, you tell these kids, this is a game for you. It's everybody's coming to see you, and we packed those stands last night. Oh, that was fantastic in that sense. And so, distractions aside, we still have to go play football. And we knew. I could tell our kids knew that Allegan was, their own 5, and so it changes perspective. But that doesn't mean we should play to their level. And that's the other point that I was a little frustrated with last night, is I felt at times offensively that we were playing at Allegan's level, where defensively we were stopping them every time they had the ball. I love what Coach Northrop's got going on. Coach Van too, with their scheming. And we're just playing football. If you think about it, that's what we're doing. We're going in there, we got our film study, and our guys are seeing what they do, and our guys are reacting. And I filmed this morning. We have a couple plays where guys are working together, and we're 5-6 yard tackle for loss. And it's like, that's why you draw it up. That's how it's supposed to be. And then when you execute it. So I think they're taking a little pride in, hey, let's not be giving up any more points. Let's finish. And I know where they're coming from. That's a great thing to do. We have one of the best defenses in the conference. And so when they are out there, they're out there just busting their tails. So I like it. They're the reason why I think we've won the last 5. They're finishing it for us. Adversity has hit us a couple times, Vicksburg, TR, Pawpaw, and yet every time, and even parts of last night, our defense comes up, 3 and out, forces a stop, gets a turnover, and then ultimately we push forward and go score. So that's what we need, and that's how we have to play to win these games.
We worked hard all week, went out there, and coach, first half the line struggled a little bit because they came out with a defense we hadn't seen, but at halftime we fixed that up and came out strong in the second half and put on support. I expect us to do well this year. Last year we didn't line and everything. The team wasn't as close as we were this year. We got a lot of chemistry now, and everybody's talking on the line, we're all communicating, just making us do a lot better. And we're going out there and being a lot more physical this year on defense, and our defense has been shutting out teams, and all in all we're doing a lot better and getting them W's. Last year, I think we came into this conference thinking we were going to be top dogs, we were running over all of them. And we didn't do too well last year, but this year we came out and everybody, I think they kind of underrated us, and we came out and we stuck it to them and we showed them who the Trojans are. Coach right now, he's just looking to win the conference. He doesn't care about that P word.
If you guys win next week, what happens?
It's the P word we talk about, the playoff word. it's.
Yeah, we aren't really allowed to say the P words. We want to go into Edwardsburg, show them who we are, beat them, and then we'll worry about playoffs.
With it being an opportunity to get into the playoffs, that's going to be. You look at it from perspective and say, okay, we could have been there last night. We let South Haven slip, and so last night could have been the game that did it, and then everything else focuses. But the playoff is nice, but our goal is to still win the conference. So the only way to do that is to beat Dowagiac.